Oh, hey guys, it's Thursday, April 28th. It's like 10:12. So yeah, today before work I'm gonna do a little quick thing here. Oh, that's a little inverted. It's like a mirrored thingy. Anyway, I got this damaged Game Boy Advance that some kid dropped off. Like I guess he dropped it in his bicycle spokes and like smashed it. I believe it still works. It's missing the battery back too. But anyway, I got these off eBay. It's replacement shells. They're pretty cheap. I think it was like $8. And yeah, it comes with a new like front screen sticker and like whole new shell and then buttons and whatever. And then what I assume is a fake serial number. Because like yeah, it's totally different than here. But who cares really about that? Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna pop that on. Really, I'm also testing. What is that? Just Google Streambot, mate. LOL, yeah, mate. Oh, I got some dudes in chat who are probably robots. Hey guys, I do have my own little robot here, but he doesn't go on streams telling you to go on other streams. So he's pretty chill guy. But yeah, we'll definitely gonna stick this on. And yeah, so what I got set up here for my stream right now is I guess I'll just use this camera to show you. It's oh, that looks really rad. But yeah, I got two Kinects here. I got a Kinect facing me. Oh, that does look awesome. It's like dude's eye from Terminator. But yeah, so I got like a Kinect watching me and a Kinect watching my desk, and I wrote a little software. Where are we here? That's weird. But yeah, it feeds in the two Kinects as like little windows, and then I just screen capture on OBS and like align them how I want. Yeah, that's gonna be my new setup. Trying to, I guess, make a video game repair setup using video game equipment. But I don't know. Let's start with this thing. So yeah, in this little dude is yeah, our fake or our replacement serial number. Yeah, a new screen for our Game Boy. A whole set of buttons and screws and a little power switch. And yeah, all the rest of the components, L&R buttons, whatever, little side thingadoos, and a battery pack. Yeah, so first let's gut the first Game Boy. Let's make sure she works. It's always a great start. I had a billion batteries from the Game Gear stuff I was doing yesterday, so I'm just gonna go grab those. Also, if you're wondering why the shop is vibrating like crazy, it's because there's a gigantic construction thing going on out there. Huge machines, like right on the border of the shop. So yeah, the whole thing shakes. Everything in the showcases just dances around and reorients itself. It's like a ghost is in here just messing with everything. Yeah, our Game Boy turns on, which is awesome. So we'll definitely use the guts in this one, shove it in that nice little black one there. And then this dude should be pretty pleased. Yeah, to open these up, I got a security bit. It's like called a tri-wing. If you just Google tri-wing, you'll find it. It's instead of a Phillips like this, it's a little Y. It's really hard to make a Y shape with your hands. Yeah, it's like a little Y. And on the back here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. And it should come out pretty easy. And then the rest of the screws inside are just Phillips. So that'd be pretty easy too. Something's up with my my internet here at the shop as well. I get like pretty sweet uploads, so I think this is being served to you, okay? But my downloads are right less than my uploads at the moment, so I can't even watch like YouTube videos nicely. Let's see. But yeah, it'd be nice because since there is massive construction, it's been quite slow at the shop, and kill time by watching dumb YouTube videos. I follow a bunch of dudes from the Braille Skate channel, and like all the associated dudes like Sam Tabor and like Garrett, I don't know his last name, but they're funny. They do daily videos, and I like watching them skateboard around. Oh, there is one more screw here. There's a Phillips right at the bottom, at the base of this battery compartment. Sweet. And that's the inside of our little Game Boy. So I'm just going to take the side runners, I don't know what they're called, take those off. But yeah, this one's got a little divot because you can feed like a little string through it and make a little like wrist latch, kind of like on the Wii remote. Just gonna knock out these here, and then yeah, we'll rip this whole thing out. So holding this thing to the front face here are a few more Phillips heads. So there's this dude here, and this dude here. And yeah, that'll fold out, and if you want, probably it's safer. Wow, the whole store is shaking like crazy. But yeah, it's probably safer. You can pull up these two tabs on the side of the ribbon connector. Boop. And then it loosens everything, so you can just like pull the little ribbon out real easy. And yeah, that's our board. Here's our little button pads. They don't send you replacement button pads, so keep these things. There's one for your A and B, there's one for your D-pad, and then there's one for your start select. Does he actually come with start select ones? No, they don't come with anything rubber, so hang on to these. You're going to need those big time. Getting the screen out. Pretty confident this thing's glued down a bit. So you can kind of just like twist it like this, and you should be able to like knock up the corner. And it's hard for you to see that, but yeah, I can kind of expose the corner if I do that, get my finger under it, and just push, and it should pop all the glues off. There is a little gasket that this thing has. Let's try to salvage that thing. It's like a little sticker. I guess it blocks light pollution. I don't know what it does. Maybe it just keeps the screen from touching the front of that thing and scratching. But yeah, we kept that. I stretched it a bit. If you pull too hard, you will stretch this thing. It's kind of rubbery. And yesterday's stream, I didn't have the audio turned on, so I didn't upload it to YouTube. But this one, hopefully you can hear me. When I watch it back, if there's no audio, I'm gonna cry. But yeah, so that's this thing dismantled. Those are all the pieces we want. We want our button pads, we want our screen, we want our like circuit board, and we want to clean it too. So I got a squirt bottle full of rubbing alcohol, a few paper towels here, and a gross old Q-tip from the last thing I did. So I'm just going to soak my Q-tip in alcohol and clean off some stuff. So I'm going to clean these speakers off. I do have replacements, but there's a good chance this thing will still run. So let's clean it. Sometimes these speakers fail because there's like a bunch of grime on them, weighing them down, because they're just a tiny little film that vibrates. Let's check it out. Let's pop this thing back together here and pop some batteries in it. And where's the volume? Oh, jack up or down the volume, I don't know. There's only one of two ways. This thing will make a Game Boy beep. Double check if that battery is actually working. Yeah, not battery, but speaker works fine, which is rad. Pop these shitty 2-cell batteries out that I got out of this dumb flashlight I tried to use the LEDs for to mod a backlight Game Gear. Didn't work. Shocked myself too. Hurt real bad. Apparently it's a super high voltage in that thing. At least that's what this thing warned me of when I opened it. Caution, high voltage. That's inside of a Game Gear, and they're not lying. Like, you will zap yourself. May as well clean these before we stick them in, the little pads. I'm going to clean both sides. I'm going to clean that side because it was really nasty. And I'm also going to clean the little contacts here, just so they make a better connection when I stick them all back together. It would be cool if these were like pure white, or something to like match this nice black shell that we're putting on. But we'll work with what we got. The original power switch on here is black, and the one this came with is gray, so I think I'm going to keep the black power switch, just because that does look cool. But yeah, all the buttons are gray. And we'll see if we're going to keep our original buttons or use the ones they packaged here. But cool, so that's all our parts cleaned up. So yeah, let's dive into this thing. So here's the front face of our shell. It's not bad. Our old start and select button fit in there real nice. Let's check out the new buttons versus the old buttons. So yeah, here's the old one. We're going to tell the difference between them and not mix them up by keeping this one absolutely filthy. That's all the Doritos and crap you eat while you play your Game Boys. Just shoved right in there. And then this is the new one. So on first glance, they look similar. This one's a little darker. By touch, this is totally a crummier plastic. You can feel it right off the bat. But it's got like a nice matte finish to it because it's not worn down from extended play. So I think, yeah, I'm going to keep the new one because it isn't that terrible. And these pads have little alignment holes, so you've got to like pay attention to where the holes are here, because if you stick it backwards they won't line up. So it only goes on really one way, even though it shouldn't really matter. But I guess it helps it from not twisting. And let's check these buttons. So this comes with a whole set of screws here, and they're tri-wings. So yeah, you do need tri-wings. Oh, nice. What's up, Grundlekins? How's it going, dude? Hopefully, like, it's not super choppy. I'm trying a bunch of different settings here, and you can totally hear the construction, eh? Like, it's nuts. They got a huge rolling pin, whatever that thing's called, just tamping down all the dirt beside our building. But yeah, let's check out these new buttons. So they're super glossy. Where's the old buttons? Here they are. So the old B button. They're like remarkably similar. I actually can't really tell the difference on these. So before I mix them up, throw that B button over there. And yeah, we'll stick these in. These also have alignment pins, and they should be unique to each hole, so you don't stick the wrong button in. And this also has little alignment holes on it as well. So we're just going to follow big one to the top, small one to the bottom, and fit it into our new shell. And yeah, there's our new buttons on the new face of our new Game Boy shell. Yeah, the construction does sound like the end of days. It's super loud, and it's not at all annoying, like at all. It's actually quite relaxing. But yeah, so just to repeat what I'm doing here, this kid dropped his Game Boy Advance into his bicycle spokes and like slammed it. I don't know, the timing must have been absolutely perfect. But yeah, this thing's gross. So I got a new shell from the internet, and I'm just jamming it all together. So I got this wicked greasy, and there's one of my hairs, mustache hairs in it. So I'm going to clean this the best I can first. Probably the best way to do it is one of those air canisters, or if you have an air compressor, which I do, use that to like blow all the dust off. But that's upstairs right now because we're putting trim on the wall, and I'm using it for a nail gun. So I'm just going to do it with a paper towel, which is probably going to leave its own little bits of fuzz on there, but yeah, whatever. It's better than bicycle spokes across it. So yeah, we're going to leave our gasket on because it doesn't come with a new one, and we're going to fit that right in its new home. Nice. So yeah, that's that there. I got another one of my mustache hairs stuck on it. And yeah, this is a really easy fix, putting this shell on. Like, it's actually not that bad at all. But what are we going to do here? We're going to line up our new L&R buttons first. Lost one of them already. And yeah, let's compare these. So they're like pretty much the same build. The plastic is lighter, but and there's no like matte finish on it. It's really smooth, this one. So I prefer to leave this for texture, like the original one, but it is filthy, so I'm just gonna put the new ones on. And we got left and right. Now these have a little metal spring system that you're gonna feed in, and there's only one real way to stick these in. You can't really stick them upside down because of that big, huge, like, shape. But, yeah, slam this in, and you're good to go. There is one funny little piece that we got here. It's, like a little plastic Lego-looking thing. This guy. And this clear little dude is to run the LED to like focus it into a nice little dot, and that is gonna fit right in this hole, right underneath the shoulder R button. Nice. And yeah, that should be most of our buttons in there. Where's our? Yeah, I'm gonna keep the black power switch because it does look cooler than the gray one. At least I think so. And yeah, you're gonna stick it in. So it's got teeth on the top here, like two up here. You want those to face up. Before we do this, let's clean it. These don't stay in there nicely. They're quite frustrating. But I'm gonna clean this button out first. And yeah, I would like all this to be black buttons, but it didn't come with it. So yeah, we'll slide that in first. Now when you put this back together, pay attention to where the power switch is actually located, because I was putting DS's back together at one point and I didn't pay attention to that, and I pushed too hard and I snapped the power switch like right in half. And these things are a chore to like solder in and out, like actually the worst. So try not to do that. Yeah, the construction is crazy. It's all for the best, I'm told. We'll have a sweet little train running through here, and more people should come down to the shop, which would be awesome. Okay, let's just dangle these in there. Please stay this time. Ooh. Nope. Guess we'll put them on after. But there we go. So yeah, this fits in really nice as well. Yeah, my power switch is on there okay. Everything seems to be quite secure. These, I guess, have to fit in first, but they're really finicky. Which side goes where? Okay, well that does make a lot of sense, so that side there. And this side here. These do fit in better after the fact, so pro tip, you can stick these in after, and they sit way nicer. And yeah, that should be everything there. So we're going to secure our board, since I'm happy with the alignment, with the 2 Phillips screws they give us. I'm going to use all their screws instead of the original ones. Phillips, there we go. And yeah, they should be right here. Now I wonder if they pre-threaded these holes. I doubt it. So don't be like super aggressive when you're screwing them in, because you might strip that entire tunnel, and that would be a huge bummer because this thing will just pull apart. But yeah, after that first one went in, it was like pretty nice. So yeah, just slow and steady. Don't like over stress it, and it should stay in real secure. Nice. So yeah, that is, whoops, most of our buttons in there. Let's pop these dudes back on. And yeah, let's put the, well, I didn't connect the ribbon cable, and now it's stuck underneath the board, so that's amazing. I think I got a pair of tweezers here. Sound went out. It might come back. This thing's like really, really weird, the settings I got on it. Can I fish this back out? Yes. Awesome. Then yeah, we're just going to slide our ribbon cable back in, and then make sure you push down the 2 pins on either side to like secure it. And is the sound back, Grundlekins? Maybe? But either way, I'm going to finish this up because I do have some stuff to do before I open. But yeah, so that's all our components in there, and I'm just going to shove the back of the shell on. And it fits pretty okay. It does seem to have like a little gap to it. I'm sure that'll get squeezed down after I put all the screws together. Okay, cool. So yeah, no, this is weird. It's supposed to have 6, and I didn't count, but I used 2, and what spilled out were 1, 2, 3, and then a tiny one. And these ones are from the original one, so I think this thing shorted us some screws. So yeah, there definitely were not enough screws in this package. So I guess I'm going to have to use 2 from the other one. So that's one thing when you like ship stuff from like places you don't really know. Like, you never know what you're going to get, especially when you just blind order something on eBay like this. But we'll use what it came with, and I always have these screws that came with the original Game Boy that I can use for backups. Whoops. Hopefully there's 2 really clean ones, because that Game Boy that I harvested for parts that fell on the kid's bicycle, super gross. All the screws were like real nasty too. Whoop, nice. Yeah, definitely only came with 3, unless I'm crazy and like I dropped some crap somewhere. I'm gonna watch it back. I don't want to say for sure they didn't give me enough screws, but quite confident they didn't. But yeah, it's a super easy like shell to put on, and like it does feel nice. I'll give them that. Okay, so which are my cleanest ones? Yeah, that one shines up pretty nice. I need 3 of these. That one's whatever. Cool. Good enough. Who looks at the screws anyway? Oh, sounds back. Sweet. Thanks, man. Yeah, I don't know what's up, other than the fact I don't have a fast enough computer to run this. And let's do this one. And yeah, definitely be gentle screwing these things back in. I feel like I was too rough that time. I should like chill out. Because yeah, I could definitely either crack the tunnel like straight in half or, you know, like strip the crap out of it. And one more screw here. This tunnel feels weird. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, she's good. Okay, nice. Put a little back cap on. And then, yeah, I'm gonna... Oh! I'm the worst. I did the whole thing and I left the power switch out. So, welcome to my reality. Let's take this thing apart. Then I get to do the fun stuff, putting stickers on stuff. Stickering stuff is always a lot of fun. Stickering skateboards is super fun. Putting stickers all over your laptop is rad. I put stickers all over my cell phone, and then I didn't like them, so I tried to peel them off. It's like dinosaurs and superheroes, but it didn't come off nice. And then I was gonna clean it. Then I was like, meh, who cares? So. And I have a terrible phone case made of shitty stickers. So I got 2 more screws after this one, and I can put the power switch back in, and then move on with the rest of this thing. I'm really excited to stick that screen on. That's like probably the best part of this, so I'm going to save it for last. It looks remarkably close to the original one. It probably is exactly like the original one, but just not the best materials. Alright, so that's that off. I'm going to slide the power switch back in. And there we go. Perfect. So yeah, I got 5 more of these, and then our secret screw that was underneath the battery compartment. And then I'm gonna put stickers all over this. I wish I had some more cool dinosaur stickers, because I'd totally stick one on here. And then increase the price, because it'd be a super rare, super collectible with a dinosaur on it. I do have a special edition, a Wu-Tang PS3 in store right now. It's definitely not special, that's for sure. Some dude just paint markered a Wu-Tang logo on the top of the thing. It's hilarious. That stuff comes off with magic eraser and lighter fluid and a ton of patience. But it's hilarious what some people do to their stuff when they're, I'd argue, intoxicated. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. Perfect. There we go. Sweet. And so this one came with a short Phillips, and that's going to be our secret screw in the back of the battery here, right on the bottom. And it's probably going to hold the bottom seam together real tight and make it look super nice. And that's totally what it did. It's pretty even now, which is quite nice. Alright, so power switch, yes. Everything, yes. Alright, I'm just going to do one more rub down with some alcohol here. Try to get the rest of this dust out. Nice, we'll let that have a sweet evaporate. And yeah, let's put on our sweet sticker. We've got our Game Boy Advance serial number sticker. It's like a cool metallic one on the back. So we'll line this up real cool. And it's definitely too short to fit. So this thing's not cut nicely for this space, but whatever. The thing was dirt cheap, and it does make this look a million times better. So yeah, that one didn't fit perfectly, but she's on there. Now I can put a cool sticker right there, I guess. Let's get my mustache hair out of there. And yeah, the fun part, let's pop this new screen cover back on. So these have yeah, sticker on the back. It's going to expose the adhesive. So I'm going to stick this on. And be careful not to touch the back, so I don't have to clean this 80 times. Line her up, and she is in. Cool, so that is our Game Boy put into the shell I bought on eBay. Let's pop some batteries in. Let's get an awesome game. Whoa! Had the power switch on. Yeah, let's get a rad game real quick. What we got here? We got Powerpuff Girls, him and Seek. Let's clean this dude out and double check our rad Game Boy. Sweet. So these ones, you need a light to like shine on them. But yeah, our Game Boy works. Screen's kind of cloudy because it has one of those awesome stickers to pull off. And that's super satisfying. And we got a nice, beautiful Game Boy now. These aren't as clicky as the originals. It does feel pretty good. Oh, I already scuffed it. The worst. The screen is actually like thinner than this one. Like this one's hard to push in, this one's easy. So it definitely is different there. Game Boy Advance is an amazing machine. It's like a handheld Super Nintendo. It's pretty rad. New game. Let's see what oh, okay. Whatever. That's the weirdest. Press select to view the list. Sure. What do I do though? So I guess I'm just doing a scavenger hunt here. Yeah, just running around, and that's about that. So yeah, my review of this little shell is it's pretty rad. It's super easy to stick on, and yeah, it makes your Game Boy look like extra nice. The buttons don't feel as like responsive as like a traditional shell. But yeah, everything still works. And yeah, nothing's like shorting out and resetting this thing. So yeah, I think that's a sweet $8. And a good like way to spend 40 minutes, that's for sure. Yeah, sweet. So that's that. That'll make somebody pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, other than that, I'm going to start my day here. I gotta sweep up. I gotta go to the bank and open up shop. So yeah, thank you so much for checking this out. I usually upload these things to YouTube, so check that thing out too. It's YouTube/C/mmmStephen. Definitely go there and like every single video I got. Thank you so much, guys, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow or something. Have a great day. See you later, bros. This new thing takes a while to like cut out. That is